Hey guys, welcome back. So today is another Friday, of course, and that means another Friday Digital Cynics news story.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So they actually released some news yesterday that The Outer Worlds is making its way over to the Nintendo Switch on March 6th. But for those of you that don't know what The Outer Worlds is or haven't really heard a whole lot on it, it is a game by Obsidian Entertainment that came out last October. It had some pretty good hype, but overall, I feel like, between it not releasing on Steam, it actually released on Epic, and a lot of people are waiting for that Steam reveal, which still hasn't come out. So far it came out on Xbox and PS4, and then PC on the Epic Game Store. But it was kind of that sleeper title of last year, in my opinion, that came out that I feel like a ton of people didn't play, but it was a great game, and for the people that did play it, it got some pretty good reviews, got some praise for how in-depth the characters and the dialogue were. So there are a ton of people that are real excited to get this on the Nintendo Switch, and we don't have to wait much longer. March 6th, guys. That's the official confirmation date. So actually, Obsidian Entertainment is not even making the port for this game. They actually hired a company named Virtuous Games, and I think Private Division to basically make this port for them over to the Switch. Now, Virtuous Games did, I believe, work on LA Noire for the port for the Switch for that, along with PS4 and Xbox One. So I don't think we have to worry as far as this being some random company that they're entrusting with their game. I think it will be a fine port. And some further news on the port coming over. It is going to cost $60, of course. It is still a pretty new game. And interesting enough, it's going to be downloadable on the store, which, well, I guess that's not interesting. But the interesting part is you can buy a physical copy of this game, but the actual case just has a code in it to download the digital copy. So I don't know who would actually go out of their way to buy the hard copy of it. But that does bring me to some concern as far as that goes. So the Nintendo Switch has 32 gigs of internal memory, some of it being taken up by the software. And for all my Nintendo Switch players out there who have not yet bought an SD card, I would suggest, if you're getting The Outer Worlds, that this is the time. Private Division actually has not come out and said how big this install is going to be yet, but actually having to digitally download this to your Nintendo Switch probably means they weren't able to fit the game on the little chips for the Nintendo Switch. So for anyone who has not bought any extended storage, you're probably going to need to. So that's pretty much my main concern with this port over. I don't think it will be an issue though, although it does have me a little confused because they were able to fit the entire Witcher 3 on a physical copy of the game. So why for The Outer Worlds, which I'm pretty sure is a smaller game, is it taking up this much storage? So that kind of has me concerned a little bit, but not too much. Now, enough of complaining about the storage situation. To be honest, I'm actually personally just amazed that they're even able to fit these large games on this tiny little console and have it run pretty smoothly. Now, I can't speak for The Outer Worlds, it's not out yet, but I'm guessing it's gonna run pretty much fine. I personally haven't played any of the other really large AAA titles on the Switch yet, but just the fact that they were able to fit Skyrim and The Witcher 3 already and stuff onto the Switch and have it run, that's impressive enough for me right there. I know Blake's been actually playing The Witcher 3 on the Switch, which, might be his 6th time playing The Witcher 3 at this point, I'm not sure. But he said it runs pretty smoothly. And of course, with these large graphic-intensive games switching over to the Nintendo Switch, you are going to get some downgraded graphics and downgraded frame rate and stuff like that. So hopefully that's not a big deal. But the important thing is being able to just walk around playing The Outer Worlds or Witcher or Skyrim, any of that portably, that is kick-ass. I never would have thought we would have gotten this far, back in the day playing Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. I'm just overall pretty impressed by that. Not to mention they do have plans for some pretty extensive DLC in the future, it sounds like. So hopefully this port's actually just in time for that DLC to come out. Plus, it's really nice for people that don't have an expensive PC or a PlayStation or an Xbox to be able to finally play these AAA titles. And I'm actually pretty excited for The Outer Worlds to be added to that AAA title category for the Nintendo Switch. Because in my mind, these giant games should just not work on it. All I know at this point is there's some weird stuff going on with the Nintendo Switch. I think it's being ran by some weird wizard shit. So I am real impressed, Nintendo. Keep at it. I do want to know what other AAA titles that you guys are looking forward to porting over to the Switch, or ones that maybe aren't planned yet but you'd love to see for a Switch port. Overall, it's just nice seeing Nintendo kind of drifting away from only having their Nintendo games, as great as they are. So, big win for us gamers today. But that is all I have for you guys today. If you do enjoy these Friday news stories, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Really helps out the channel. Go check out our other videos if you haven't already, and hey, maybe drop us a sub. That'd be pretty sweet. But once again, my name is Brendan, and this has been a Digital Cynic experience. Anything from tech, games, movies, literally anything nerdy in between. Check out the channel. That's all I have for you. Peace.